Good day, everybody. Brian here, quantlabs.net. We're going to talk about internships at these big hedge funds and quant roles. These are probably the highest paying you can get out there as an intern. Nothing beats this field. Nothing at all. Okay. So, 2025, next summer, this is how much interns could be making from Ivy League schools, PhD levels as well. 5,000 a week, $5,000 US per week. This was crazy. And these are over Citadel, DE Shaw, and Point 72. Now, before we get into that, let's find out who worked at DE Shaw. So DE Shaw was founded by David Shaw, and look who was groomed out of DE Shaw. Say they have a entrepreneurship in residence program. The biggest graduate of that is this man right here. I think he's the second wealthiest out there, Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon. So this firm is still highly influential over the decades. You cannot deny that. And how did Jeff Bezos make senior VP at DE Shaw so quick? You find those answers out on your search engine of choice. Going back to the article here, I mean, Citadel most pay their interns up to 57.50 per week. That is absolutely insane. Top hedge funds salaries posted in line with New York pay transparency laws. Looking to earn a salary of over 5,000 per week, there are some hedge funds you ought to know about. So again, these are the ones we're talking about here. We've got Citadel, D. Shaw, Two Sigma, and Millennium, and Point 72. I'll be doing a separate video of Point 72 as well. That fund is the one started by Stephen Cohen. He's considered one of the best hedge fund managers out there, up there with Ray Dalio. All right, so these are some of the average weekly upper limit. So here we have Point 72, PhD level and undergrad, 57.69, 57.69 for both levels. Citadel's not far behind at 57.50, then DE Shaw at 5,500. So these are the different positions. Quant researcher, Citadel, 57.50. So that's going to be your highest paying. And then you have quant research analyst as well at Citadel. So that's just at a basic bachelor's, master's level. You got to be in a top school to get to get the attention of Citadel. I would imagine, or you apply. But then you get into the poor people hedge funds, Two Sigma, 4,200, quant researcher as well, PhD and a master's level. And then again at Millennium, which is even worse. I guess that shows you who they attract. And I guess the size of the firm matters as well. Um, Now, this is the interesting one here is you may not recognize the top of the list is KEPL. So you can see here at point 72, KEPL, and then we have another, I think that's it, KEPL. So how it works at point 72 is that the company breaks people up into teams and they operate as with internal um, hedge funds internally within point 72. So you can have these internal hedge fund teams competing walled off from each other and they don't communicate and they're independent of each other. And there's this competition between the different point 72 teams. So this one is considered an elite team, systematic trading arm of Cubist systematic strategies. So that's the elite one. And then you have a link there if you want to know more about it. But they don't average pay at point 72 at large. Uh, that's where you can earn the highest as well. So according to this data source levels.fyi, yeah. So the average quant intern at 0.72 is only earning 3K a month. So if you come out as a smarty pant out of one of these Ivy League schools, you can almost double your pay. Um, there's undergrads in outside of New York. So a good example is Citadel. Goldman and Citadel are both have moved and moving a large, substantial of their operations to Miami. So that's for, we'll just say, political reasons out of Chicago and New York. Um, so you can see here, you can earn up to 557.50 right on the beach there at Citadel in their new headquarters. And then we get into DE Shaw. And again, this is another elite program. I just showed you the one that they got for entrepreneurs, and then the likes that come out of that is Mr. Bezos of Amazon fame. So here is the really impressive bonuses you get. Now, again, this is DE Shaw. They've been around for a long time, so they're still a fairly influential shop over the decades. So here you can see PhD quant interns get a sign-on bonus of $20,000. Unreal. Undergrads get 15K sign-on bonus plus what they get every week. Both interns receive 3.3K for self-study material. I don't know what that entails, but as an example, I know at Citadel, and I've said this before in another video, there is a special program that Citadel has for Asian Hong Kong based students, and they can go into a competition, and the top grads out of that come out of both an entrepreneurial and a very high end program as an internship, and what they get, it's pretty impressive. But here, self study materials, whatever that might mean, that might be some kind of internal training that this is what it's valued at, I guess. 4,000 for personal technology equipment. You must have some fancy laptops and computers of your choice for that. $10,000 for housing. So you don't have to worry about paying for that because, well, uh, is this Citadel? No, DE Shaw will pay for that. Or a free accommodation organized by the fund. Absolutely. That's the gobs of cash that these firms have. And then you get into the poor ones of quant jobs, hedge fund jobs. That's Citadel, Millennium, and what was the other one? Two Sigma. That's where the poor people go. They're not so smart people. No comments here. If you want to know more and you go, oh, I'm not that smart, but I still want to learn the skills, you'll see the video link, or there's a link in the video to this page at quantlabs.net. Here we have a HFT book out now that you can get in our autoresponder series. And that's free, and I'll help you just show you what goes into these systems, HFT, high frequency trading systems, and infrastructure of these firms and how they work. Thanks for watching. Later.